welcome back to our weekly news review, where we brought to you the highlights of the activities that happened during the week. With me, Aisha Abdullahi Aminu. During the week on the review, we reported to you that the administration of Governor Ahmed Aliyu has reaffirmed its commitment to boosting agricultural activities across Sokoto State. The coordinator for the sale of subsidized fertilizer in Shagari local government area, Professor Rufai Usman Ismaila Rungumi, made this known during the flag-off of the fertilizer sales in the area. Our correspondent Rabi'u Abdullahi Wakili reported that the event took place at the Shagari local government secretariat. This report.
The coordinator of the sale of subsidized fertilizer in Shagari local government area, Professor Rufai Usman Ismail Rungumi, said the distribution will cover farmers drawn from the 10 wards in the area, with each ward allocated supplies based on its needs. He explained that the fertilizer will be sold at subsidized rates lower than last year, with urea price at 19,000 naira and NPK at 18,000 naira respectively. The coordinator added that the initiative will be sustained as long as the administration of Governor Ahmed Aliyu continues, urging farmers to make effective use of the fertilizer to boost food production across the state. He also called on the beneficiaries to continue supporting and praying for the leadership of the state, including Senator Aliyu Magatakar Ramoko.
And if you can remember, last year we sold the urea at 29, then the NPK at 28. But now, His Excellency, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu FCNA, decided to reduce it again to the lowest level. That is to say, the urea is going to be sold at only 19,000, while the NPK is going to be sold at 18,000. So the farmers are asked to pay even, I think, less than 1/3 of the exact price at the public markets.
Also speaking, the chairman of Shagari local government, Barrister Alhaji Maidawa, said the state government has consistently supported farmers with fertilizers and other agricultural inputs each farming season productivity, while commending the governor for his developmental strides. He further praised the role of Senator Wamako for his guidance and support to the administration. On behalf of the district heads in Shagari, the Sarkinya Mansani Nawal Tambare Abubakar expressed appreciation to the state government, noting that previous fertilizer interventions have significantly improved food production in the area.
As a result of the good advice of our dear father, His Excellency. So sincerely express our sincere appreciation to His Excellency and our dear father for this kind gesture, providing our teeming farmers with this dry season fertilizer at subsidized rate. And we pray to Almighty Allah to continue to bless this administration of His Excellency, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto.
During the presentation of the fertilizer to ward leaders, beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the state government and pleased to utilize the spot effectively to enhance food production while offering prayers for the continued success of the administration. The coordinators' delegation, which include Alhaji Aminu Usman Ismail Rungumi and Malam Kasimu Isa, was received by the chairman and official of the Shagari Local Government Council. Reporting for Alu TV News, Rabi'u Abdullahi Wakili.
During the week, we also reported to you that as part of efforts to promote women empowerment and self-reliance in Sokoto State, the Sokoto Education Development Trust Fund has commenced the training of 69 women on various vocational and skills acquisition programs. The flag-off ceremony of the training was held at the premises of the Trust Fund along Sama Road, Sokoto. Aminu Al-Husseini Amanawa will give us the details.
During the flag-off of the training, the chairman of the General Purpose Committee of the Fund, Professor Sambawali Junaid, described the skills acquisition initiative for selected women across the state as a welcome development that will go a long way in promoting productivity and self-reliance among the women. He noted that equipping women with practical skills will significantly enhance their productivity and foster economic independence. Professor Junaid explained that empowering women has a positive impact on their families, as the benefit extends not only to the women themselves but also to their husbands and children. He urged the participants to make a proper use of the opportunity by acquiring the necessary skills that will enable them to become self-reliant and contribute meaningfully to societal development. The Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs, Hadiza Ahmad Shagari, represented by Isa Bunji, also called on the participants to take the training seriously and use the opportunity wisely towards becoming self-reliant. Speaking on behalf of the beneficiaries, a representative of the participants commended the Sokoto Education Development Trust Fund for the initiative and assured that the beneficiaries will make judicious use of the skills and support provided. At the end of the training, each participant is expected to receive a mini grant of 20,000 naira to support them in establishing small-scale businesses and becoming economically independent. Aminu Alusen Amanawa, Alu TV News.
Still on the week, we reported to you that the Sokoto state government has deployed over 1,500 nurses and midwives to ensure the equitable distribution of healthcare workers across rural and underserved community in the state. Governor Ahmed Aliyu disclosed this during the opening ceremony of the 8th Sokoto State Council on Health meeting held in Sokoto. Our government house correspondent brought us the story. Let's look at it.
Declaring the event open, Governor Ahmed Aliyu described the meeting as a platform to deliberate on critical health issues with a view to strengthening the healthcare system, improving health indices, and bridges gaps in human and capital resources. He said the 1,500 health workers deployed under the 2-year mandatory policy, in addition to 2,400 earlier recruited to ensure efficiency across primary healthcare facilities in the state.
We introduced a 2-year mandatory rural posting policy to all nurses and midwives. And this is to ensure equitable distribution of healthcare workers in the state, particularly rural underserved communities.
Other measures taken by the present administration to improve healthcare, according to the governor, include the renovation and equipping of 15 general hospitals and 150 primary healthcare centers, as well as release of over 300 million naira as counterpart funding for various health programs. In his keynote address, the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Farouk Abubakar Wono, acknowledged the efforts of Governor Ahmed Aliyu towards robust healthcare transformation across the state. He said over the next 3 days, participants are expected to deliberate and proffer lasting solutions to challenges facing the sector with a view to repositioning it towards achieving universal health coverage.
The State Council on Health will provide the platform for health sector stakeholders to assess program performance, evaluate assistance.
In his goodwill message, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar, represented by Ardan Shuni Muhammad Jabi Harandi, recited the efforts of Governor Ahmed Aliyu and the Sokoto State Government Committee on Health for their support towards repositioning the health sector in the state. Development partners also lauded the state government for its efforts in addressing major health challenges and assured continued support towards achieving the desired goals. The 8th Council meeting themed accelerating universal health coverage through the implementation of the health component of the 9-point Smart Innovative Agenda has in attendance critical stakeholders including ministry, department and agencies, UNICEF, WHO, UNFPA, the traditional institution and civil society organizations. Reporting from Government House, Sokoto, I am Nasir Abubakar Kiri.
Still on health, we reported to you that the Sokoto State Governor Ahmed Aliyu says the state government has released over 300 million naira as counterpart funding to strengthen support from development partners in the health sector. The governor disclosed this during the opening ceremony of the 8th State Council meeting on health, assuring that his administration remains committed to accelerating universal health coverage through the implementation of the health component of the 9-point SMART agenda. Health correspondent report. During the opening ceremony, Governor Ahmed Aliyu said his administration has made significant investments in the renovation and upgrading of healthcare facilities, as well as the recruitment of health workers across the state. He added that the administration has further improved healthcare infrastructure by equipping health centers and strengthening workforce capacity to ensure the delivery of quality healthcare services to the people.
We introduced a two-year mandatory rural posting policy to all nurses and midwives. And this is to ensure equitable distribution of healthcare workers in the state, particularly rural underserved communities.
In his remarks, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Faruk Umar Abubakar, said this year's council meeting would feature key discussions, strategies, and technical sessions aimed at improving healthcare delivery across the state. He stated that the State Ministry of Health would continue to explore effective ways of identifying and reducing health challenges, while providing clear direction towards achieving the health components of the governor's 9-point SMART agenda.
The State Council on Health Duty provides the platform for health sector stakeholders to assess program performance, evaluate assistance.
The meeting also featured goodwill messages from development partners. Representatives of UNFPA commended the state government's support towards achieving set health targets, while UNICEF assured continued support in improving Sokoto state health performance. Similarly, the World Health Organization highlighted some developmental initiatives introduced in the state. The meeting, which is expected to further deliberate on strategies for strengthening healthcare delivery in the state, is scheduled to continue on Wednesday and Thursday. The 8th State Council meeting on health was thereafter declared open by Governor Ahmed Aliyu. Aisha Abdullahi Aminu, Alu TV News. During the week under review, we also brought to you that the Coalition of Kara Market Association has endorsed Governor Ahmed Aliyu for a second term in office, urging him to continue and complete the ongoing developmental projects being executed across Sokoto State. Our correspondent Naziru Alhajisani reported that the coalition, comprising 32 traders and workers associations, jointly declared their support for the current administration in appreciation of the government assistance to traders affected by the 3 consecutive fire outbreaks recorded in the market. This report.
The gathering, which marks the second endorsement by business association in the state, reflects the commitment of traders associations leaders to supporting Governor Ahmed Aliyu's re-election bid with the hope of sustaining the development and good governance being witnessed across the state. It was of that the state government under Governor Ahmed Aliyu has consistently demonstrated concern for traders, particularly those in Kara Market, which suffered devastating fire outbreaks on 3 consecutive occasions. The government had provided financial assistance to individual traders affected by the inferno. This development prompted the leadership of Kara Market Association under the chairmanship of Babangida Ibrahim Dalla to mobilize all 32 associations to unanimously endorse Governor Ahmed Aliyu for a second term in office. During the remarks, Various leaders of the associations commended the governor's effort towards economic development and described his leadership style as commendable, particularly the speedy rehabilitation of the state's central market. They also pledged continued support for government policies aimed at ensuring security and safety in Kara market. The associations further appealed to the government to strengthen security measures in the market through the installation of solar-powered street lights and the rehabilitation of gates at the major entrance of the market. Special prayers were offered by Chairman of the Old Wood Sailors Association, Malam Bello Yusuf Kwazari, for the success of Governor Ahmed Aliyu and for good health for Senator Aliyu Magatakardo Amoko. Naziru Alajisani, Alu TV News.
On the week, we also brought to you that residents of Gada local government area in Sokoto State have called on the member representing Gada East constituency in the State House of Assembly, Honorable Kabiru Dauda, to seek a third term in office, citing his developmental projects and commitment to the welfare of the people. The appeal was made during a solidarity visit by elders, youth, political leaders, and supporters from the area to the Sokoto State House of Assembly, where they expressed confidence in his leadership and urged him to contest again. Ukasha Tusani will give us the report.
The delegation from Gada local government area made up community elders, youths, APC stakeholders, women groups, and supporters converged at Sokoto State House of Assembly to reaffirm their support for the lawmaker representing Gada East constituency, Honorable Kabiru Dauda. The visit, which attracted a large turnout of supporters, was aimed at encouraging the lawmaker to seek re-election for a third term, following what they described as his impactful representation and commitment to grassroots development. Speaking on behalf of the delegation, the supporters commended Honorable Kabiru Dauda for executing people-oriented projects during his second term in office. They noted that the lawmaker has facilitated road construction projects, distributed farming implements and fertilizers to farmers, provided financial assistance to constituents, and empowered women and youth through various interventions programs. The constituents further stated that the lawmaker had remained accessible to the people and responses to their needs, quality they said distinguished him among political office holders in the area. They maintained that considering his achievement and performance, they do not see any other candidate more suitable to represent Gada East constituency at the State House of Assembly. Responding, Honorable Kabiru Dauda expressed appreciation for the overwhelming support and confidence reinforced in him by the people of Gada East. He described the visit as demonstration of unity, loyalty and commitment to the progressive of the constituency and the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. The lawmaker assured the delegation of his intention to contest for another term, stating that by the grace of God, they will soon accompany him to submit his nomination form. Honorable Kabiru Dauda also reaffirmed his loyalty to the leadership of the APC in Sokoto State and the national level, stressing that he remained commitment to the party ideas and directives. He emphasized that whether he emerged as the party candidate or not, he will continue to remain loyal and ready to serve the party and the people in whatever capacity assigned to him. The lawmaker thanked the people of Gada East for their continued trust, prayers, and support, assuring them that he will sustain the developmental initiative already started across the constituency. Kashitu Sani, Alu Tv News.
On the week under review, we also reported to you that the Sokoto state government has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening healthcare delivery and improving the well-being of citizens across the state. The State Deputy Governor Alhaji Idris Mohammed Guber gave the assurance while receiving the country representatives of the World Health Organization and UNICEF during a courtesy visit at the Government House, Sokoto. Our health correspondent reported that the visit focused on strengthening strategic partnerships in the health sector. The report. Receiving the delegation, the Deputy Governor Alhaji Idris Mohammed Gobir stated that meaningful community development can only be achieved when the people are healthy. He explained that it was in recognition of this that the Sokoto state government continues to give adequate attention to improving the healthcare system across the state. Gobir expressed appreciation to both WHO and UNICEF for investing resources towards enhancing healthcare services in Sokoto State.
If it was non-compliant and a proper genuine non-compliant, I'm the one to say it because maybe I have put all the measures, you understand, and action in place and it does not work. So means I'm fully aware about that. So if this thing was not being put in, you understand, in the right way, and you just come up or you decided to say, no, I have non-compliant, it's also village. Why don't you tell us non-compliant when it is happening?
According to him, the state government has continued to respond positively to requests and interventions presented by the two organizations. The deputy governor particularly commended UNICEF for renovating the maternity complex of the Specialist Hospital Sokoto and appealed to the organization to extend similar support to maternity wards across the 23 local government areas of the state. He also assured staff of the two agencies of adequate security while carrying out their responsibilities in the state. Earlier, in their separate remarks, the WHO country representative Dr. Paval Ursi and the UNICEF country representative Mrs. Wafa Said said the visit was aimed at exploring opportunities to strengthen strategic partnerships with the Sokoto state government. They acknowledged the significant improvement recorded during the recent immunization exercises in the state, attributing the success to the commitment demonstrated by the state government. The representatives particularly commended the performances of Sokoto North, Sokoto South, and Wamako local government areas during the exercise. In his remarks, the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Faruk Umar Abubakar Werno, said the state government has ensured the consistent release of counterpart funding to support the immunization exercise. Dr. Faruk Umar Werno added that commissioners and special advisors were deployed to monitor the exercise across all the 23 local government areas in order to ensure maximum success.
All the district head across the 23 local government, and it is high-level meetings, which they also sometimes follow up with similar meetings, all to ensure that the traditional rulers were highly involved and they were given highly encouragement to be on the ground.
He, however, explained that some of the challenges encountered during the last exercise resulted from delays in the release of logistics at the national level. The commissioner reaffirmed the state government's commitment to eradicating polio before the end of the year. Well, moving on, we also brought to you that the governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, has reiterated his administration's resolve to strengthen security and promote sustainable development across the state. The governor made the disclosure when he received participants of Air War College Course 12 on a courtesy visit to the Government House, Sokoto. Our Government House correspondent Nasser Abubakar Kiri reported that the visit formed part of the college's annual National Study Tour. This report.
Receiving the delegation, Governor Ahmed Aliyu described visit as a significant engagement involving strategic thinkers and future military leaders whose roles are crucial to Nigeria's security architecture and national development. The governor noted that Sokoto State's position as a border state and the historic seat of the Caliphate places a special responsibility on his administration to ensure peace, stability, and effective governance. Governor Aliyu explained that his administration has strengthened collaboration with the security agencies through improved intelligence sharing, logistical support, and enhanced operational capacity to combat cross-border crimes and other security challenges. According to him, over 200 patrol vehicles and more than 250 motorcycles had been provided to security agencies alongside improved allowances for personnel deployed to high-risk areas. The governor further disclosed that Thousands of local security personnel have been recruited and equipped to complement conventional security forces in maintaining peace across the state. He, however, emphasized that sustainable security goes beyond military intervention, noting that poverty alleviation and job creation remain central to his administration's strategy. Governor Aliyu urged members of the visiting delegation to maximize the study tour by gaining practical governance insight that will contribute to national policy formulation and development.
Border security remains a top priority for our administration. We recognize that effective border management is essential not only for safeguarding national sovereignty, but also to maintaining internal peace and stability.
Speaking earlier, the leader of the Air War College delegation, Air Vice Marshal Gambo Adamu Mbaka, commended the Sokoto state government for what he described as visible infrastructural transformation and commitment to good governance. He expressed appreciation for the warm reception accorded to the team, describing the visit as part of the college annual national study tour designed to expose senior military officers to governance and leadership dynamics. Air Vice Marshal Mbaka cited ongoing projects across the state, including road construction and urban renewal initiatives, as evidence of purposeful leadership. He also applauded the administration's support to security agencies, noting that the provision of operational equipment will enhance efficiency and strengthen security operations.
The effectiveness of air power is maximized and utilized only when it is harmonized with the efforts of the state governments and relevant institutions in the state under a unified operational framework.
Highlights of the visit include the exchange of awards and souvenirs between Governor Ahmad Aliyu and the delegation. Reporting from Government House, Sokoto, I am Nasir Abubakar Keri.
Also on the week, we brought to you that the Sokoto State Agency for Industrial Development has embarked on a courtesy visit to non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and donor agencies as part of efforts to establish strategic partnerships aimed at enhancing the economic development of the state. Our correspondent, Jamilu Musa Meshanu, reports for Alu TV News.
Speaking during the visit, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Industrial Development, Honorable Abubakar Buda Amanawa, said the initiative was designed to strengthen collaboration among key stakeholders and relevant organizations to ensure the successful implementation of Governor Ahmad Aliyu's 9-point agenda. He explained that the Agency for Industrial Development remains committed to promoting industrial growth, job creation, and sustainable development across Sokoto State through effective synergy with development partners. Honorable Amana further disclosed that the agency is fully prepared to commence youth empowerment program through skills acquisition and vocational training across the 23 local governments area of Sokoto State. According to him, the move is part of broader effort to equip young people with practical skills, reduce unemployment, and stimulate economic activities in the grassroots level.
As you are aware, since inception, we have been going out around to pay modernization visit to different companies, factories, industries in the state, in order to see that we made a collaboration with them to see that we improve the living standard of the good people of the state, and in order to see that we have assisted the government in different areas, in the area of maybe employment opportunities.
In his response, the Special Advisor to the Governor on NGOs and Donor Agency, Abubakar Ahmad Sokoto, commended the initiative and described the visit as timely and commendable. He reaffirmed his readiness to provide all necessary support and cooperation toward ensuring meaningful partnership that will accelerate development and improve the living standard of residents across Sokoto State. Jamilu Musa Meshanu, Alu TV News.
During the week under review, we also brought to you that the Sokoto State government has taken significant steps to improve the well-being of its people, as the wife of the governor, Hajia Dr. Fatima Ahmed Aliyu, flagged off the distribution of essential commodities and delivery kits to 23 healthcare facilities across the state. Health correspondent reported that the medical supplies were officially handed over to the wives of the local government chairman from the 23 local government areas. The report. The wife of the Sokoto State Governor, Hajia Dr. Fatima Ahmed Aliyu, says the priority placed on healthcare by Governor Ahmed Aliyu has strengthened her resolve to support initiatives aimed at ensuring women have access to quality healthcare services across the state. She explained that the intervention is targeted at improving maternal and child health care, urging that the distributed items be delivered to the intended beneficiaries, alongside sustained awareness on the importance and proper use of the medical supplies.
As a mother, it gives me great pleasure to champion this important initiative. I remain fully committed to ensuring the protection and well-being of our dear children and their mothers.
In his address, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Faruk Umar Abubakar, noted that the present administration has made remarkable progress in revitalizing healthcare facilities to enhance service delivery. He added that the First Lady's maternal and newborn healthcare initiatives have continued to yield positive results in reducing mortality rates across the state.
And that's why we are launching these essential and basic equipment that is required, and to make them more functional and to have more safe delivery and provide better healthcare service to our children across the 23 local governments.
In their goodwill messages, representatives of development partners, including UNICEF, UNFPA, the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, and the World Health Organization, commended the state government efforts towards strengthening the health sector. The initiative is expected to reduce hardship and significantly improve the health and well-being of residents across Sokoto State. Aisha Abdullahi Aminu, Alu TV News. Still on the week, we brought to you that the Nigeria Police Force has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting the Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, in strengthening public sensitization efforts and enhancing the enforcement of the traffic regulations aimed at promoting safer routes and greater compliance among road users. The command made this known during the inauguration of Zone 10 PCRC marshals in the state. Aminu Al-Husseini Amanawa will give us the details.
The initiative is aimed at addressing growing concerns over road congestion and traffic violations while promoting safer driving habits among road users. Speaking during the inauguration of the Zone 10 PCRC marshals, the State Commissioner of Police CP Hayatuddin Shafa emphasized the importance of sustained collaboration between the police and the community in improving road safety and maintaining public order.
With this inauguration, we are expecting the marshals to move out and assist us in controlling traffic. There are so many traffic infractions on the road.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 10, AIG G.A. Grema, encouraged members of the Police Community Relations Committee to remain committed to their responsibilities and continue supporting community policing efforts.
I want to thank and encourage you to keep the flag flying, because at the end of it all, we will only be remembered for what we have done and not what we have acquired in this world.
He also appreciated the Inspector General of Police for his continuous support in sustaining a strong relationship between the police and the community. In his remarks, the Zonal Chairman of the Police Community Relations Committee, Alhaji Bello Mujinyawa, assured of the committee's readiness to support efforts aimed at reducing traffic congestion within the state metropolis. He explained that the PCRC, through its martial and community-based initiatives, will continue to work closely with the relevant authorities and ensure smoother movement of the major roads. The development highlight the PCRC ongoing effort to strengthen community policing and ensure the protection of lives and property. Aminu Alusen Amanawa, Alu TV News.
During the week, we also reported to you that the All Progressives Congress, APC, continued to expand its membership base in Kebbi local government area following the defection of members from the PDP and ADC. The defectors cited the leadership style and ongoing developmental efforts of Senator Aliyu Magatakarda Wamako and Governor Ahmed Aliyu as key reasons for joining the party. Our correspondent Rabiu Abdullahi Wakili reported that the new members pledged their loyalty and support to the APC ahead of future elections. This report.
Receiving the defectors, the chairman of Kebbi local government area, Alhaji Musa Garvakuchi, said it was not the first time individuals had joined the APC in the area, assuring that more defections from the PDP and ADC were expected in the coming days. He described the development as a reflection of the effort of Governor Ahmed Aliyu and the leader of the APC in the state, Senator Aliyu Magatakarda Wamako, toward promoting development and improving the welfare of the people. The chairman added that the party would continue to work closely with the new members without discrimination in order to further strengthen its grassroots support. In his remarks, the special advisor to the governor on community development, Honorable Garva Aliyu Metumbi Kebbi, described the development as a major boost to the APC in Kebbi local government area, attributing it to the inclusive leadership and the developmental initiative of the local government chairman. The defectors, including the Kebbi PDP vice chairman Garva Dankaka, the ADC chairman of Kuchiwad, Ahmad Dance Amir Kuchi, and the ADC youth leader Adamu Gandu, said their decision to join the APC was informed by the developmental strides recorded by the state and local government administrations. They also cited internal challenges in their former parties, including lack of unity, discrimination, and unfair treatment in the distribution of opportunities as reasons for their defections. The defectors pledged their full support to the APC ahead of future elections and vowed to mobilize more people to join the party in their interest of the development.
APC, APC, Nigeria, Sokoto, Kebbi.
The development is seen as part of the APC's growing influence in the area, driven by ongoing effort to improve the welfare of the people and expand its grassroots support. Reporting for Alu TV News, Rabiu Abdullahi Wakili.
However, we brought to you that the Sokoto State Deputy Governor Alhaji Idris Muhammad Gubir has inspected ongoing multi-billion naira development projects being executed by the administration of Governor Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto in Gada local government area. The projects inspected include major road constructions and agro-logistics center at the General Hospital. The project inspected include major road constructions, agro-logistics center, the General Hospital, and the Gada Central Jumu'at Mosque. Ukasha Tusani. Over to you.
The inspection tour commenced with the 21.8 kilometer Kape-Kadi Sabongari Road project being executed by a private company at a cost of over 5.1 billion naira. Briefing the Deputy Governor, the Special Advisor on Rural Roads, Malami Muhammad Galadanci explained that the road links 8 communities, including Kape, Gidambawa, Gidan Gyado, Gidan Hashimu, Karangiya, Tsitse, Kaddi Arawa, and Kaddi Sabon Gari. He disclosed that the project has reached 52% completion. Speaking during the inspection, the Deputy Governor Idris Gobir expressed satisfaction with the quality and pace of work, noting that the road project will boost economic activities in the area, especially farming and transportation. The Deputy Governor assured that observation raised during the inspection will be addressed to ensure quality delivery. In their separate remarks, the village heads of Kaddi Arawa, Kaddi Sabongadi, and Gidan Hashimu described the project as a major breakthrough, saying their communities had suffered a lack of accessible roads for more than 50 years. The inspection team also visited 9.5 km Gada Ila Tabani Road project at the cost of 2.8 billion naira. According to the special advisor on rural roads, the project has attained 62% completion and will be fully tarred upon completion. The Deputy Governor Idris Gobir commended the construction company for complying with contractual specifications and maintaining quality standards. At the Gada Agro Logistics Center, Malami Muhammad Galadanchi explained that the facility was designed to strengthen the agricultural and supply chain and reduce post-harvest losses. He added that the center will include section for onions, garlic, grains, livestock, and an abattoir to enhance commercial farming activities in the area. The Deputy Governor also inspected the ongoing renovation of Gada General Hospital and staff quarters. Briefing the Deputy Governor, Chairman of Gada Local Government Area, Alhaji Zayanu Barau Gada, said the renovation work was nearing completion and expressed satisfaction with standard of work executed. The Deputy Governor later visited the Gada Central Jumaat Mosque, where he also expressed satisfaction with progress recorded. Ukasha Tusani, Alu TV News.
Well, thank you, Ukasha. And with this report of Ukasha comes to the end of the weekly news review. Be with us next Sunday to watch another episode of the reviews. On behalf of the news producer and production team, I am Aisha Abdullahi Aminu saying bye-bye for now.
رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أسعد النبيين وأشرف المرسلين